Hello, Pisces, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name's Rochelle, and I am here to do a general reading for you, for my Piscean friends. Um, quick warning, my cats are going crazy. They just knocked my stones off and almost bonked me in the head. So who knows what's going to happen? I've asked them to calm down. Looks like they're listening, in this moment. We'll see what happens. As the reading goes on. The reading tends to make them crazier for some reason. So I don't know what that's all about. So here we are. I'm going to pick 3 cards from Wisdom of the Oracle to get our baseline, and then we will see what we see with some other decks. So for Pisces, this reading is timeless. So whenever you catch this is the right time for you. It's my intention. There's something in here for everyone. We all have Pisces in our charts somewhere. My Jupiter's in Pisces, but even if you don't have a planet, you still have a house. Anyway, that's that. All right, let's just dive in. Enough talking. We got round and round in protection. This is you being in a place where you're finally waking up to cycles that you've been in, situations that keep happening over and over again. And you're realizing you're the only one who can fix this. You are the common denominator. You keep finding yourself dealing with the same people, the same situations, and you're just finally like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with this craziness. Good for you. Good on you. All right. New life in protection. Which speaks to not being quite ready for a new beginning. You need to finish out a cycle first. Get off the merry-go-round, and before you can have your new beginning. And orphaned in protection, which speaks to abandonment, feeling abandoned, feeling could be you abandoning someone else or a situation that you're just totally done with. Yeah. You're finally understanding that you do not you do not want to deal with whatever this is that has been bringing you down, making you feel sad. Something that where you felt stuck. And you very much do want a new beginning. But first you gotta heal. You gotta heal those abandonment wounds. So many of us have them. And it takes time. Awareness is the very first thing before you can do anything. And once you are aware, you're like halfway there already. So that's really good. But it's starting to see your own um, uh, patterns, your choices that you make that don't necessarily work in your favor. So let's go with the good tarot. What does the good tarot have to say about this? 7 of Air. This is you focusing on being independent. Maybe what you were dealing with was a dependency issue, codependency perhaps. This is you being unapologetically you, being the awesome nonconformist that you are, dancing to the beat of your own drum, and being very proud of that. And people are drawn to you because you're being authentic to who you are. And this is a big message that keeps coming up for a lot of people. Gotta start being authentic. Time to, if you've been wearing a mask, she's wearing a mask. It's time to take off the mask. People will be drawn to you more without the mask on. And Page of Fire. which is you being ready for that passionate new beginning, feeling adventurous, having this kind of childlike um, excitement for something new coming in. This is what's driving you. You're not quite ready yet, but this is your motivation to end the cycle, to to jump off that merry-go-round. And I do mean jump. I don't think this is a quick stepping. This is just like boom, done, done. And I don't know. I mean, there could be some sadness here, and yet I feel like you're not that sad. Now that you have the awareness, you're like, oh, I know there's something so much better for me. And Six of Water. Oh, here's our sadness. Yeah, you're a little sad. That's okay. That's normal. Walking away from anything can cause one to feel sadness, to feel grief, to feel loss, thinking about the past, the good times, what you had. Um, but it's nothing compared to what's coming. And I think you know this. So, this is beautiful because anytime something ends, we do typically have some a period of grieving and allowing yourself to feel those feelings. No, they're not calming down. I really thought they would. Apologies for the sounds, and who knows what else happens. Yeah, feeling the feelings, letting yourself process this, just whatever's coming up, and once you do, you're going to be ready to turn around and walk towards the light, walk towards the clear blue skies. Alrighty, let's look at the Oracle Tarot. I got my deck back. I'm super excited. Thought someone walked off with it, but it was found. I don't know the story, and I don't care. I just have my deck back. I am quite attached to my decks, I have to say. All right, we've got Two of Cups, loving union and teamwork. This is what's coming. This is someone who you feel happy to devote your time and your energy and your love to. Unlike this situation where maybe you kept attracting people who would abandon you, who didn't show up for you in a supportive, nurturing way. You walking away, you abandoning them, whatever that is, you are now attracting someone in who gets you, who, like I was saying, when you're authentic to who you are, that's when people are really drawn to you. People can tell, maybe not consciously, but they're drawn to people who are themselves. And so someone in particular, someone who with teamwork there, someone you can collaborate with, someone you're on the same page with, that you could share ideas, and who knows what else. All right, and then we've got Ace of Swords, status search. Yeah, here's, once again, we've got this new beginning. You have clarity. You're focused on the truth of the matter. You understand things in a whole new way, and you are rising up in your life. People around you are seeing it. They can't help, or they're going to. You suddenly are like this shining, I was going to say orb. Yeah, some kind of sun, kind of sunny, bright light that people are just like, ooh, Pisces, what's going on with you? I like you. I like you. Okay, and strength, courage, and open heart. It does take strength to be authentic, because that means you have to be vulnerable. It takes courage to open yourself up, to just be like, hey, world, here I am. because inevitably there will be the haters. I don't like that word, but yeah, it's true. There are people who they're intimidated by you. They don't want you to be authentic. They want you to keep yourself small, to keep wearing that mask because that's what everyone does, and sometimes people get jealous because they're like, I wish I could be like that. And they don't have the courage. And then they see you having the courage and they're like, they just want to come down on you because they're secretly want to be like you, and they don't feel they can, even though they technically can. But everyone's got their things that hold them back. For you, you're keeping that heart open. You're continuing to move forward. You have this whole new beginning that you are moving towards. You might want to shrink away sometimes. You might want to tuck that heart deep, deep in the back drawers of yourself. But no, you're just like, ugh. Can be heavy sometimes, especially when you're dealing with grief. But it's happening. You're doing it anyway. Feeling the fear and doing it anyway. I like that a lot. Okay. Let me see. Let me go to, I don't even know what I'm doing from here. I know. Yes, I do. I'm gonna look at the Dreaming Way Tarot. What we got here? We've got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I was talking about the haters and the jealous folk. Um, this is you. You're fighting them off. They're coming at you with their like, you know, naysaying craziness, and you're just like, yeah, no, I know who I am. I know what I want. I know that I have the truth and the clarity of how I need to fulfill my dreams, fulfill my own self, my happiness, gain that happiness, that power. So much power here. And yeah, with the Seven of Wands, you've got the upper hand. Yes, you do. No problem. I mean, maybe it's a little problem, but it's okay. You'll be all right. You've got this. And the Knight of Pentacles. Understanding that anything worth having takes time and effort. And you're just like, I want this new beginning. I understand how to do it. It might not always come easy. We often backslide when we're making big changes within ourselves. We still have areas where we are not aware, where we are blind and we don't even know it. That whole thing, you don't know what you don't know, and that's where this awareness is coming in, and so you're just taking one step forward with that awareness, knowing that as you go, you're going to gain more awareness. That it's all about having an integrity with who you are and how you show up. I like it. It's very good. All right. And the Eight of Wands. Yes. Yeah. You start out slow. You start out slow and steady, and then you start to build momentum. That horse starts to go into the trot, and then it starts going into the canter, and then it starts to gallop, and you're just like, yes, yes. You're so excited to finally be doing the thing that you want, being who you want to be. And you're just like, you can't stop yourself. It is quite the snowball effect going on here. Let me look at my black deck. The Magician. Look at you. Look at you, Pisces. You're using all, you've got all these tools available, and you're using them all. You're transforming yourself, transforming your life, and you are ready to go disco dancing. Look at that finger. Look at this. Yeah, that's right. Dance party, anyone? I'd love a dance party. Nine of Pentacles. Yes. Yeah, through your own efforts, you're getting yourself to a place of um, being very, very abundant, very prosperous, and really like satisfied with yourself, with your lot in life because of you making these changes. Simply by becoming aware, you start that train going, and it keeps just going faster and faster, and you get to this place where you're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna sing with my animal friends and enjoy the finer things of life, and it's all because of your own efforts. On the Four of Pentacles, um you're understanding. Let me see. Four of Pentacles. It's like, it's this card of being dedicated to creating stability in your life, um, creating structure. Um, just be like this Nine of Pentacles here. It's kind of that thing where um, people who get to this place of being really uh, I'll say financially solid. It's more than finances, but where they get really comfortable in life. They get there because they make smart decisions, smart choices about how they spend their money, how they spend their time, their energy. And this is you continuing to be smart. um, that you've this momentum you're basically creating new habits, new ways of being. You're stepping off this merry-go-round and you're stepping onto a new one that is much more productive, much more empowering. And you're hanging on to that. You're keeping your what you're learning, you're keeping it close. How do I even say that? Yeah, you're not necessarily being frugal, but you're being smart. Very smart. Yay. I haven't pulled this deck out in a little while. I'm going to look at the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle. Yeah. Let's see. We've got the Serpent, knowledge and healing. Yeah, awareness. Awareness and knowledge go hand in hand. Yes, they do. Um, I don't know. They're not necessarily the same thing, but they are closely tied. And you're healing. You're healing yourself from wherever you have been wherever you have been wearing that skin. This is you shedding this skin. The skin's gotten too tight. Hello, RB. I do not date 21-year-olds, but thanks for asking. Wealth. Wealth. Yes. Wealth. All the good things. And it's not just money. It's the health. It's the happiness. It's the enjoyment and joy. Well, joy. Joy and wealth and healing and all the good things. I mean, what else do we even need to know? But I'm still going to keep going because that's how I roll. Kind of feeling like, what do I feel like? I picked it up, so I'm going with the Osho Zen Tarot. Mind. It's crazy how much this card comes up. Swear to God, this is like the most chosen card in this deck. Um, um, this is what most of us grapple with. That kind of negative thinking where things are really good, and then there's a part of us that's like, waiting for the other shoe to drop, waiting for, something bad to come around the corner, not being fully able to appreciate it or allow it. Part of us feels like we don't deserve all this good fortune. Everybody has kind of a different story going on, but this is ultimately being human, you know? Um, this is becoming aware of where you hold yourself back. This is that place that keeps you stuck, keeps you on that merry-go-round. And you're like, oh, look, I'm doing it to myself. Okay, how about we change things up a little bit, get unstuck from all that craziness. And completion, yeah, this is your awareness. You figuring out that final piece to the puzzle, and you're like, oh, I see so clearly now. This is where you jump off that merry-go-round. And this is that point that ushers you into this new beginning where you're not ready right now, but you sure will be very, very soon. And understanding. You've been in some kind of cage of your own making. You did not even realize you were in a cage. And suddenly you see the bars. And not only that, but now there's an opening. The opening's always been there. You just had your back to it. And now you're like, oh my God, people who are like me, who get me, who can help show me how to fly, how to be in this whole new way, how to be myself. Ha! Yes. It's so good. All right. Just because I love this deck so much, I'm going to pull out my Guardian Tarot. Brand new deck. Loving this deck. And I'm going to read. I'm going to read from the book because the meanings of these cards are just slightly different. Just slightly. You have 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Let's see. What does it say? What does it say about 7 of Swords? When this card appears in the upright, you are being flocked to by those around you. Oh my God, what? And flocked to. I love that as well. This is due to an overall sense that you are the one who will give advice with truly the best of intentions. Yes, you will. If I can pick it up. Super good intentions. They may or may not tell the entire story, but you have the insight to know that people will only share the story that puts them in the best possible light. So this is like, once you wake up to yourself and where you were wearing the mask, you gain that awareness. Now you can see others. And you're able to give them good insight because you can see read in between the lines. You can see past what they're saying because, that's what you were doing. And now you're like, oh, okay, well, blah, 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 blah. And you're going to be very sweet about it and very roundabout. You probably won't call them on their BS. You'll just be like, well, here's what I see. Or have you tried this? 7 of Wands. Interesting. Oh, yeah. We got the 7 of Wands again. Twice. Which can be a card of being on the defense, standing your ground. What does it say in this book? 7 of Wands. You are ready to move forward to embrace a new level of self-awareness. Oh my God. This card simply lets you know that your ancestors and symbolic spiritual animal guides have literally got your back. Be aware that as you embrace your new self-awareness, there comes a change in your behavior, your manners, and responses to others that may well be perceived as defiance. That's right. um, which is why you have to stand your ground, because you're just like, no, this is truly me, and people are questioning that. And you're like, hey, that's cool. Like, think what you want to think, but I'm going to stand here and continue to be my true self. And the Emperor, taking your power back, being in your power, being in your own authority, making the decisions that are right for you. Man, oh man, yes you are. Emperor, what do we got here? I need to start calling out zodiac signs. I need to learn those better. Emperor, pretty sure this is this card of Aries. Anyway, the Emperor signifies that though it may feel the universe is throwing everything at you all at once, you do have grounding energy to pull from and keep from toppling. Hold on tight and you will make it through. Yeah, this is kind of the when it rains, it pours card. Um, a lot of probably the epiphanies, the understandings are coming to you faster and faster. The world is coming at you faster and faster as you make these shifts, as you build momentum within yourself. You're going to see that reflected to you in the outer world. More and more people are going to be coming at you from both sides. People who get you and want to support you, people who are jealous and want to fight you, both. But it's you've got your own back. Universe has your back, and now you're attracting in other people who also have your back. So that's very good. Yeah. All right, so let's finish off with a rune card. Wow, this is a really beautiful reading. I'm loving this reading. All right. What is the rune card? What is the cherry? This is going to be the cherry on top. Perth Row. The very first card I chose in this deck. And this is you just being at peace. Peace and harmony within yourself. This is your self-awareness. And knowing who you are. Knowing that you can climb any mountain that you encounter. And here's your friends who get you, who love you. And I open right to the page. I love when that happens. The meaning is cup and container. This rune card suggests the revelation of secrets or hidden knowledge. You could soon receive important information or learn something that sheds light on a situation that has frustrated or confused you. There will soon be a significant revelation of some kind, but the most likely source of that revelation will be from the intuitive wisdom already within you. Drawing this card could be a sign that you would benefit greatly from taking some time out to meditate and become more attuned to the still, calm voice within that knows what is in your best interests. Excuse me. In addition, it could also be a warning that you're being distracted from what really matters by external or material forces. What is external can never bring you fulfillment. Within you is all the magic, mystery, excitement, and knowledge that you need for a rewarding and successful life. That's right. It's all within you. And I think you know this, and you're going to run. You're going to fly. It's going to be so great. All right, there's your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thank you so much for liking, subscribing.